Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new to another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24 career mode episode. We are hopefully finishing out the micro sprints finally in our 5th season. We have a 24-point lead over Eddie. It's been a grind getting this car better and better over the seasons, but we're in contention where we're winning a lot of races and being up front a lot of the times. Millbridge is the only one we were not first or second in so far, which I did not realize that we've been first or second every race until now, besides Millbridge. But Eddie is only 24 points behind us. Really hoping Lima Land and Kokomo here we could finish first or second and ahead of Eddie in both of them, so we can try to stockpile some points up for Prairie View and Millbridge, because we struggle at these two tracks more than the rest pretty much. Elm Creek we struggle at, but luckily we started on pole, won our heat, and then just tried to manage with Eddie there. He was too fast there for us at Elm Creek, could not catch him. So we need to try to just beat him out in these two races to gain more points on him. So the last two races we can kind of manage the points so we can win the championship, because I want to move on to a different car. We're going to do the street stocks next season as long as I win this championship. So going on to Lima Land, we won this earlier in the year, and I'm looking to try to win it again. All right, did a quick lap just to get the practice goal so we can get that money, and it's only a top 5 goal, so it's not super hard for us, but still trying to go and win the pole if we can. We ran an 883 here before. That was the last time I did qualifying here. Well, it was the second time last time I did qualifying, because the game like crashed on me after we won the race and I had to redo it. We still somehow won it. We came back falling all the way to 8th after wrecking in lap 1 basically with Eddie. Eddie like put us in the wall and stuff in lap 1. That was pretty rough, but we'll see if the second lap could be any quicker. It was a 972 on lap 1, which is not too bad at all. Not as fast in the second lap. It was very close, but that puts us second. Let me guess. Eddie has pole. Ken has pole. Okay, I'd rather Ken have pole because he's further back in the points, but he's been very fast this season as well. But hoping that we just win our heat, we'll go into the qualifying dash starting second, and we could try to win the qualifying dash. But Eddie starting third will be a little rough, trying to hold him off. I gotta just try to block these guys off behind me a little bit, because we got Cox trying to slam in the back of us almost. And then Ray Scott, who started second, trying to work his way back forward. He's running that outside lane. We'll see if he can get by Cox. Cox might be too good for him. I don't know. But usually we're in the same heat as Ken, like when we qualify pole. So I was kind of shocked that he got pole, because usually he's like a 4th, 5th qualifying car. So he had a great qualifying lap, which that's fine with me. It wasn't Eddie at least. So Eddie has to at least work for some spots in this one. He finished second to us in the race last time here. I think he would have been further back the first time we won. And same with Ken. He wrecked and we went under him. Like he went flipping and we somehow went under his car, which was lovely. That was like the luckiest thing ever. But yeah, Ricky's actually going to be able to hold off Ray there. Hell yeah. Cox ends up in the dash, which is huge. That is awesome. Good for him. Ray Scott's going to start back in, what is it going to be? Top 8, 9, 10th. He's going to start 10th in the feature, so a little bit of a struggle for him, but we're going to have to try to get down in front of Eddie here and try and get by Ken in this little quick qualifying dash. Try to start on pole for the A-main. Not able to get down. I'm getting into Ken a little bit, but we're fine. Eddie's going to get in front of us. Jerry's trying to get by us as well. Jerry's not going to get by us. I'm trying to get by Ken. I almost right-reared him trying to miss him because I wasn't expecting him to hold that line. I thought he was either going to pull down or slide up, but he just stayed in that middle. And Jerry followed me on through, which was really nice. And we're going to get a restart here. Oh my. Cox is up to 5th too. Good on him. He is absolutely flying. But Eddie's start on the outside is pretty good, I feel like. He could fall back in some spots. Jerry's probably going to get by us immediately, and we're going to have to deal with him, because we have pretty good starts here. I need to not end up wheel to wheel with Ken, because he tries to push us up going into turn 1, which is a struggle. Ricky really working this track. Like, he is huge here. He is rock hard for this track. This is definitely his best one, it seems like. Got in front of Jerry, but we only got one lap left. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to Ken unless he has a massive... Oh, wait, there's a wreck behind us. Everybody ended up in a wreck there, and we're coming around for the checkered flag, but it's not going to matter. We're going to have a restart. Jerry's all the way back to 7th. Eddie back in 6th. Ricky stayed in 5th pretty much, but Lou up to 4th. And Kevin Murphy up to 3rd. Huge. I don't know what happened there for that wreck. But we should be able to hold off Murphy, I feel like. I'm going to try and... Oh, not... I was going to try and pull down, but nope, we're going to get sent up into the wall. That was messed up for us. Murphy just absolutely sent us up to the wall. So that's a struggle. Try to get back up somewhere here. Final corner. Oh boy, Ricky's a little slow there. We get up in the 4th, so we're going to be 4th on the A main start. Ricky's going to be in front of us in 3rd, and then Murphy's going to be up in the 2nd. So Eddie's starting behind us in 6th. It seems like that outside lane's tough to get rolling, so we'll see what we can do here. Ken's out front, so we need to try and catch him and get up to him. But Ricky in 3rd is quite interesting. Don't hit the tires down here. Forgot the shift. I forgot I needed to go up to 5th. I took my finger off the shifting for the corner. I thought we'd be fine until we got on the back stretch. Oh, Murphy, I wanted to try to get by him there. We're gonna split it 3 wide, get under Murphy and by Cox in 1 corner. That was huge. Our balls are bigger than his cocks that time. Before it was the opposite way around. I think at Prairie View or something like that, but we absolutely flew by him there. And I don't know where Eddie is right now, so that's huge. Hopefully he does not get into the top 5. He probably will at some point because Murphy and Cox, they're not super fast. But like Ricky's having the race of his life. Him being up into the top 5 and starting this race in 3rd is wild. That's very shocking and does not happen very often. So he is doing very, very well for himself. Jerry is up to 3rd where he kind of should be. He's like a 3rd, 4th place car most weeks. So we'll see if we see Eddie in the top 5 here soon or not. If he can work his way around Murphy or Cox. But Ricky's putting up the fight there in 4th, trying to hold off Collins. Murphy is falling back. Collins is now getting by Cox. Oh, Hall gets slowed up a little bit there by the back end of this lap traffic as we just start to lap him. Ken is really slow here. Able to get under him on the straightaway. They get back under us here. Is that going to be a caution? There is no caution, but we run into the back of Ken. Everything's fine. We don't have any damage. That slowed us down a whole bunch, though, because they started to almost spin out there, and then Ken just hit the brakes. I was full throttle still. I did not lift, but it slowed us down getting in the back of him, which was a little unfortunate. And Ken ripping this low side. Ray Scott's worked his way up to top 5. Wow, he started back in like 10th too, so he didn't even make the qualifying dash. Good on him, working his way up. Got Robinson here. Got in the back of them a little bit. That was an accident, but we're fine. I don't think we have any damage. No, still no damage on the car. We're fine. Trying to catch Ken through this lap traffic. It is tough. Oh, Richardson goes middle. We go 4 wide to go by for the lead. Let's freaking go. That was huge. Like, that was ballsy as hell, but it worked somehow. I will take that. Eddie is working his way to the top 5 now, but we just got the lead. And he's 5 seconds back. As long as there's no caution, knock on wood. I'm probably jinxing it now, but as long as there's no caution, we can win this. And Eddie will be back in 4th or 5th at best, is what he's going to end up. And if there's a restart, he's probably going to end up in 3rd because he's in 5th right now. So that's the last thing I want. We got 2 laps left, guys. Come on, no cautions, please. Barnes leave me the outside. We're good. Up to 14th is a lap down already. We are absolutely moving right now. Right, stay up there. Carter is super slow. That's brown. Never mind. Don't come down on me. Green. Final lap. Final corner. The wrecking. No, 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 no. We get to the finish line. Thank goodness. I thought there was going to be a caution right there. I was so worried, but Eddie finishes back in 5th. Thank goodness. Ricky still also finished like 8th too, so that was a hell of a race for them. But we finished first. Eddie finished back in 5th. What are the points difference in that? That's a 10-point difference. So I will take that. Up to 34 points ahead of Eddie now. And Kin is also catching Eddie. So it's a tight points battle for second now. 4-point difference there because Kin finished second. So we're going to get on to Kokomo here. And we're going to be flying as well. We just need to try and win that race. I thought Eddie would be closer to us in this one. But he struggled a little bit, which is perfect. That's exactly what I need. That's going to put us up to $136,000 on the season, which is nice. Really stockpiling that money for the street stock. Get another win, which is awesome. 3 races left in this season with a 34-point lead. You would say you can't blow that lead, but knowing me, I can. So not taking anything to rest. We're going on Kokomo as fast as we can, and we're gonna try and rip the top like we normally do, or that middle of the top line right where the banking starts, and we're super fast there. So we won the showcase here earlier in the year, so this is a normal race. Eddie finished back in 6th, but I think out of the normal drivers he's 3rd, because I think Jerry and Eddie are the first like full-time drivers, and then Kid and Ray also full-time. I think Tammy, Brent, and Gary, they're all like part-time just doing the showcases, so really he might finish 3rd here, or top 2 probably. So let's get on the Kokomo and see how we could do. I will take an 8:17 there. That would probably put us close to pole. His top 5 time is a 9:04, so we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can run well enough to hit our goal and be close to the pole time, so we can at least start on pole for one of these heats. That would be huge. That's all I'm hoping for here. Trying to run this outer lane. I ran a little lower in practice and got a faster time. We'll do on the second lap here. Trying to build more speed. 8:32, that was actually pretty solid. That was a pretty solid lap. I don't even know if the second lap will be faster doing this or not. That was a really good time, but that was a good 3 and 4. That's actually gonna put us at a 7:10. That's definitely the fastest I've ran here so far. But that puts us on pole by almost half a tenth over Jerry. Eddie fell all the way down to 6th. He is starting 2nd in Heat 2. Wow, him and Jerry are going to have a battle there for the 2nd place for the qualifying dash. And Ray Scott and I are going to be going for pole here in the qualifying dash. We're going to try and hold this low line right off the start. It seemed to have worked really well in 3 and 4. He runs it really well down there. He might throw a slider here. He does not able to hold it. That may have just done it for us, but that cut down there in 3 and 4, that is fast. I really like that line. I don't know if it's the same in 1 and 2 or not. Trying to experiment a little bit since we got a little bit of room there in 1 and 2, because I can pull away in 3 and 4. 9:32. All right, I'm gonna run like this higher line like I like in 1 and 2, and then that cut down 3 and 4 and see what works, because that 3 and 4 is very fast, I can tell. 8:79, not as fast as I was hoping, honestly. But this line in 3 and 4 I really like. I just need to not enter super low, because then I'll just slide out and be slow. Yeah, 8:34 there, and then I won't be able to see this time, but we won by almost a second and a half. Ricky really having some good races here. He finishing 3rd. He's gonna start in like P9 for the feature race, so they're making that car really good because they've been very fast these last couple races, which is crazy. But let's get on this qualifying dash. It looks like Eddie did not win heat number 2. Jerry still did. So we'll see if Eddie can work his way forward from 6th place or not. I hope not. Jerry gets under us right away. He's gonna probably be able to slide us. Oh, it's close. 1 and 2, he's gonna be able to slide us. Oh, he goes high in 1 and 2. I was not expecting that, but he has the speed off the corner. That was crazy. We gotta work to try to get back by Jerry. He is going super fast right now. Can't slide him in 1 and 2. Trying to make this lower line I like right now work, but he is just keeping that outside momentum very, very fast. This track may be slicking it off a little bit to where the line's a little bit worse, but I'm not sure. I feel like I don't ever feel a difference. Oh, I tried to slide him there. That did not work, but we were fast on that lap. We might have a shot on the final lap here. We'll see. If I can get a good 3 and 4 here. Try to get this run up top maybe to keep more momentum, and then really throw this slider in 3 and 4. Can I throw the slider full? No, he holds it on that outside. Good win by Jerry. He was super fast there. Congrats. Like, he was just ripping that top side. I liked that lower lane, but I was really trying to throw a slider there. Eddie worked his way up to 4, so he gained a couple spots, but I think he may fall back early in this A main again. We'll see. But I really need to get by Jerry here. Jerry is killing me at this track right now. Oh, don't come down on me. We're 4 wide. Oh boy. I was not expecting Eddie to be 4 wide on the inside. That was kind of wild. That was really crazy. Eddie getting the lead from 4th place. I said he might fall back early. Instead, he goes and gets the lead, and Lou is flipping behind me, and Eddie's going to have the lead off this restart. Oh my. That was crazy. I can't believe we were 4 wide clean in the turn 1 there for the lead. That was nuts. Definitely did not expect that. I'm going to hope to do the same thing here as what I did to Jerry, because I was able to get under him, kind of force him up a little bit, and then Jerry can get under, and then that's going to move Eddie back to 4th right now, because we got Ken under us, who is hitting us up the track. I thought he was going to hook the more inside lane, but he did not whatsoever. Now we got to do some work to try to catch back up to Jerry. Get in front of Ken. Not going to be able to do it there. I thought I was actually going to be able to slide him. I got to like run like a lane lower than Ken or something, because I think the feature of this lane works a little bit better. Seems like it works in a little bit more, and I'm just a little faster here at the time, just keeping that momentum up. Jerry, where are you going? Don't just come to a stop going into turn 3, bud. You were flying so much in the qualifying dash. I do not want to spin you. Especially, I don't want to restart for Eddie to gain more spots, because he's in 4th, and he took the lead from 4th off the start of that race. So that's not what I want at all. But we are ripping this outside now. Trying to see what we can do. I think Lou is all the way back here, it looks like. Yeah, that light blue, turquoise, and white car. Where are all these guys going? They all going low. They're going to get right in front of Jerry. That is perfect. We're going to be able to take the lead. Oh, boy. Had to get under Lou there, but Jerry's actually getting right back under us. This is wild. I don't even know where to go. Try to get to the outside of Erickson. Cooper, go low. Thank you. I smashed the wall trying to stay outside, though, because I didn't want to make an erratic move and get stuck behind him and spin somebody, because that seems to happen a good bit. Ken's up to 2nd now. Wow. Jerry is falling back to 3rd. Eddie is still 4th. If Eddie can stay 4th and we can win this, that'd be huge. Be a good another points gap for this race. That'd be another 8 points or so. Robinson, thank you for moving out my way. Oh, my head itches, but I cannot itch it right now. Okay, now I can. I had to like turn myself off the corner so I didn't go up towards the wall. But we are ripping this outside right now. 4 laps to go. Please no wrecks. We are making this work right now. I'm going to try and cut down under all these guys. Oh, I was not expecting the 3 wide. I thought we were going to be 2 wide there, and I just completely caused that caution. Oh, no. Now my head switches. Oh, man. We got the lead, but Eddie's in 4th, and he took the lead from 4th last time, so I'm worried about this. I'm very worried about this. My head keeps itching. No, I'm, like, nervous about this race. We're good. Just got to block that slider line right off the start, and we're fine. I think we can get this outside rolling. Eddie's up to 3rd, though. Oh, he is throwing a slider. Eddie threw a deep slider. He's up to 2nd all of a sudden. See, this is why I did not want the restart. Final lap here. Eddie's falling back, which is nice. Murphy up to 3rd. Cox up to 4th. Holy crap, what a turn of events. Cox finished 5th. Jerry got him at the line. I think Ken went from 2nd to 8th. Wow, that's crazy. That was absolutely nuts. That's only going to get us 4 more points on Eddie instead of 8. So that's a 4-point swing, or an 8-point swing, really, that I did not want. But Ken falls really far, so that's nice. But going into the last 2 races that are going to be really tough for us, we have, what, a almost 40-point lead, a 38-point lead here. So we have 6 wins on the year, but I'm not counting anything out yet. It is going to be a tough last 2 races. We really need to qualify well at Prairie View and Millbridge. That's going to be the main thing. Qualifying is going to be huge. That's going to put us over $155,000 on the season. Let's go. That's massive. And we might not have to repair this car the rest of the season, honestly, because unless we destroy it here at Prairie View, I don't know. But with a 38-point lead, I just probably need to finish top 5 at both these races, and I should be good on the championship. Hoping that we can compete for the win here at Prairie View, but it's a tough track for me. So need to qualify well and get our just flow going on the bottom. If somebody gets under me, that's when we have a problem. So hopefully we can have a good race here. 18 laps goes by very fast at Prairie View with like 8-9 second laps, so it goes by very, very fast. Well, I ran at 871. That's probably going to be right around a top 5 goal, honestly. 823, yeah, that's going to be tough. Like, that's what I'm saying. This track and Millbridge are so tough for me. Like, everybody is so fast at these tracks because it's such short laps. You're all so tight together. But we got to just get this flow going. That felt like a really good first lap. 784, that's a top 5 time at least. That's good. Very happy about that. If we're in heat number 1, it's gonna be a little sad, but it is what it is. Nope, we got 4th, so we'll be qualified pole for our heat. So at least we're starting on the bottom. Tommy Bailey with 5th. That's actually pretty wild. Eddie's not even in the top 5. Okay, Eddie's not even top 5. I'll take that. But he's gonna be fast in the feature probably. So that's the thing. I just need to be like within a couple positions of Eddie is the main thing. I'm assuming Eddie's gonna win the race. So that's why I'm saying like top 5 in the races is what I need. Collins getting out to lead, not really what I want, but we're able to get up in front of him maybe. Should be able to get up in front of him there, try and block him off. I just need him to not get under me is my main concern. Like if he goes low off of a corner on a straightaway, I gotta go low as well to block him off, but looks like we're able to pull away a little bit. That's my thing. If I can get the bottom rolling like that and we don't get anybody under us, we're fine. But if somebody gets under me, oh, he's actually catching back up. If he gets under me, he's going to get by me so easy because the middle and top are just a lot slower for me. I've tried running them in practice. I cannot make any speed out of it. This bottom lane and just sliding all the way up, having the nice little like flow at this track is so fast for me. So we end up finishing 1st. We're going to go on to the qualifying dash, starting 4th. Starting on the outside is going to be the hard part. And Eddie's going to be starting straight behind us if he did not win his heat. And he did not. So he is starting in 6th. That is pretty solid. Ken's out front. Jerry, Ray, Scott. Get down in front of Tom Bailey. Don't let Tommy Bailey under you. That's the main thing. Just don't let him get under us. Because if we could do the same exact thing in the A main, we'll be good to go. Especially if Eddie's going to be behind us. I will take that all day. If we have a 30-something point lead going into Millbridge, I'm confident we're winning the championship. That would be awesome. That's why I needed to stockpile the points through the good races for us. If we can get up to 3rd, that would be huge because I want to start on the bottom. That would be awesome, but Ray is ripping that outside. I cannot get that outside going like that. Final lap here. These laps are so short, so like 18 laps here is going to go by so fast, but Eddie did not make up any ground as well. He is starting in 6th, so that is awesome. If we could hold our spot, just stay in front of Eddie, I will be happy. I'll be very happy about that. Even if Ken wins it, that is completely fine. I'd rather Ken win it than Eddie, just because then they'll have a little bit of a points battle too, which would be funny. Try and get down in front of Bailey again, like we did in the qualifying dash. And now just ride. They're 3 wide for the lead already. Jerry gets out to lead, and we got Lou getting under me. That is what I did not want. We actually got a little bit of speed out of that middle. Not much, but a little bit. I thought I was going to be able to cut off Lou there going into the corner. Ken has fallen all the way back to us. Eddie seems to be falling back as well, which is huge. Let's go. See, we just got to manage these races that we're bad at. Just got to manage the race. There's going to be some cautions. We just need to not lose too many spots. Eddie is back up to 7th. He has lost a spot from the start, but so have we. But that's okay. Lou's going outside. That's fine with me. That might be beneficial. I think this is still the battle for the lead in front of me. Ken just took the lead. Yeah, this is all 4 of us. Jerry, Ray, Scott. I just got by Lou. They were going by a lapper. Ken and Jerry side by side for the lead, getting by Brown here. Getting up in front of Brown. Oh, Jerry messing up. No caution though, I don't think. He kept it straight. We're up to 3rd. That may have slowed up Eddie and stuff. If this could stay green to the end, that'd be beautiful. We are doing so well. the more cautions, the worse it's gonna get for me, I think. Just because cars getting under me, us losing spots, Eddie gaining spots. I want this to finish exactly how it is. I'll be completely fine. Ray's going for the lead. Ken stayed up a little too high going into the corner. Can Ray get the lead? Is Ken gonna hit a lap car? He does not get up in front of Ken. Ray stays in second. Ken able to hold him off on that middle lane. Ray is a little slow getting by these lappers. We are 3 wide. They are wrecking on our outside. They keep it straight though. Let's go. No caution, no caution, no caution, please. This is beautiful. We're gonna gain points on Eddie somehow. Don't wreck him, don't wreck him. We're good. Coming up to 2 laps to go. Jerry is on my ass. Ken is pulled away with this. Jerry, don't get under us. We're good. Oh, Jerry's gonna get under us. We might fall 4th. Oh, that's a little unfortunate, but we're still gonna gain 2 points on Eddie. We got a 40-point lead going into Millbridge. We've won this championship, no doubt in my mind. I'm done with the micro sprints finally, at least in the local dirt series. So I will take that. That was huge for us. I did not expect to gain points on Eddie by any means. And Ken is only 6 points back from Eddie, so Eddie needs to have a good Millbridge just to not lose second. But we have a 40-point lead. Let's go win the championship at Millbridge, man. That is awesome. That's all I want to do is manage this race, and that's exactly what we did. And we almost get $16,000 out of that race too. Up to $173,000 now, and we hit 75,000 skill points, which is crazy. And we're gonna unlock another car, which is hilarious to me. Like, we've unlocked almost every car, and we're almost done with the micro sprints finally. Yeah, we unlocked the non-wing 410, which that's gonna be wild to drive later in the career. But $15,000 to win Millbridge, 24 lap A main. Basically, as long as we make the A main and we finish like top 15, I think that we are good for the championship. So let's get on the Millbridge, finish out the micro sprints finally. Almost went and tied my fastest time with a 6:26. I've ran a 6:21, but that's a top 5 goal. So honestly, if we could hit that 6, we might qualify pole, which would be huge, because starting out front would be massive here at Millbridge, because passing is so tough. Like, as long as we could start like pole in one of our heats, we should be able to win our heat. The qualifying dash is a different story though. We might fall back in there. A 7? That might be pole still. 2/10 faster than the qualifying time for a top 5. And I wasn't even like super aggressive with it. That is on pole for Millbridge. Let's go. If we could somehow win Millbridge on the final race as like an exclamation mark on this season, that would be awesome, because I have not been close to winning this track ever. Like, I think we qualified okay last time we were here, but it has been a struggle, man. Right off the start, it really wants to pull us left, which I hate, on the straight. I got the damn berm on the bottom. That's my problem at this track, because I'm just not consistent enough to not make mistakes. Let's not hit Barnes. Try to slide him here. Huge. Try not to hit that berm down there or let him under us. I'm trying to just block the track with my car down here so they don't get under me. Because if they end up under me into a corner, that's my problem. I cannot run the middle above a car very well. I got the wall a little bit. 1 lap to go. No cautions, please. Cautions ruin me, and so does that inside berm. I'm nowhere near anybody. I do not need to be risking it that much, but we're going to actually get the win in the heat race. Got to go onto the qualifying dash and do it too to try to start up front for the feature. But each caution that comes out, each restart I do is going to be tough, because like right off the starts are so hard, because it wants to pull me left right off the start here. It's like turning. That was actually probably my best start here so far, because I was like already holding right. Jerry's on my outside though, and he's going to get by us. That's unfortunate, but it's all right. Jerry is super fast in these qualifying dashes. It's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna get somebody under me. It's Ken. Trying to hold this outside if we can. We're 3 wide at Millbridge. Why are we 3 wide at Millbridge? How did that work? And I didn't get the wall? But that's what I'm saying. Like, the bottom is just not, or the top is not fast for me. The bottom is where it's at. But we've fallen back to 5th. That's all right. I really wanted to try to start pole for this and lead some laps at Millbridge. That would have been awesome. But at least we're starting on the bottom for this feature. That's the main thing. Just try to take it easy. If we could just finish top 5, we're plenty good on points. I'm happy with that. Eddie's gonna be starting straight in front of us in 3rd. Jerry on pole. So we're having a good one here. We're having a very good season here, which is the main thing. Get those shifts early. We're already like getting hooked by Ray Scott. Try and hold the bottom here so Murphy can't get under me. That was a really good turn 1. See, that's the turns I do in practice when I hit my fast times. I just can't ever do it in the race consistently without hitting that bottom. I really hope the street stocks don't go here. They're too big for this track, I feel like, so they shouldn't. I wonder if they'll go to the Chili Bowl, though. That place is a little bit bigger, which will be a lot of fun. I'm shocked that these micro sprints don't go to the Chili Bowl. I'd be interested in that. Oh, we just wrecked Lou. That's going to be a restart. And my tear-off stopped halfway through. That's actually pretty funny. I've never done that before. Oh, it's still there like that? It's like in sections? Oh, man. That's so messed up. So I think it used the tear-off for me, and it only half came off? Oh, no, it fully came off there. Okay. That would have been really funny, honestly. Murphy's now under us. Can we get behind Murphy? We do. That's huge. Let's try not to wreck Murphy now. We actually had some speed, and I got into Lou. Oh my god, if we could just beat Eddie too in this race, that'd be awesome. There's an exclamation point on him being like, hey, we're better than you. Right reared him a little bit so we can get into the turn, but that was actually, oh, that was a perfect turn 1 right there. Come on, try to catch these guys. That's gonna be the berm. I try to let off when I hit the berm, so I stop flying up the track. It helps a little bit, but it still wants to fly you up the track for sure. Perfect turn 1. I just cannot get my timing down for 3 and 4. That was actually a pretty good turn. That was a 9. I think the track's more slicked off to where you slide a little bit more now. That was about as perfect as a lap as I can get. We're up to 2nd, and that's going to be a caution. We're up to 2nd from that because Jerry spun a laps car, and I got by Murphy from him slowing up. That was huge. Now we're on the outside of Ken here. Oh boy, we have a chance at this. We legit have a chance at this. I'm like hitting my corners really nice. But the thing is, like, the freaking cautions get me out of a groove. Come on, we gotta chase down Ken. How many laps we got left here? We still had 9 laps to go, so we got time. It's all about just doing it right. Because if we could win our final race, winning the championship too, that would be awesome. Never won Millbridge, we never won Prairie View, we never won Elm, but that's okay. We did not need to win all those tracks anyways. We just had to manage those races and do what we needed to do, and we did just fine, but we're going for the gold. We want the championship win and the race win. 5 laps to go here. These laps are super fast. Oh, I hit the berm. That's my thing. I have made a lot less mistakes in this race than normal. So that is what's helping us. Did not mess up qualifying. We didn't mess up our heat. Because usually like the heat is where we like fall super far back. Or the qualifying dash too, if we've made it. We really messed those up. Oh, Ken is pulling away too much now. We need him to have a mistake with a lapper for us to catch him, I feel like. Oh, and actually we might get another restart here. We're definitely going to. So that's unfortunate. Did not want that restart, but Eddie's starting straight behind us still. We should be able to stay in front of him. I need to hold right on the start so it doesn't pull me down into Ken immediately. And it's only this track that pulls you so hard. I got in the wall instead. Oh, and then the berm. Oh no, we're just gonna lose all these spots here at the end. Let's not do that. Jerry's actually up here now all of a sudden. Well, I lost my chance at trying to fight Ken for the win. But at least let's hold on to 2nd here. We finished 1st or 2nd like at most of the races. And that's a big statement on the season. So let's freaking go. I think Ken actually beat Eddie in the points now too also with that win. And Eddie finished back in like 5th or 6th. That's massive. Eddie didn't even get 2nd. And he won every other season point standings. And he lost to Ken by 6. That is massive. We got 16 points. That's actually pretty satisfying. So let's go get our trophy and all this money for the 2nd place, 13.5. Oh my God, what a payday we got. $25,000 in the bank. Adding on to what we already had, it's gonna be over $175,000 we can put into the street stock. got the achievement for oh, we completed 5 seasons. I thought that was gonna be for winning a championship, honestly. But I guess we already had $175,000, which I did not know. And we're almost up to $200,000 going into that street stock, which is huge. We don't need to repair this because we're not running next season. We won the championship, baby. Let's go. Is this just going to be the championship? Oh, yeah, we won the championship in the local series. Very nice. First one out of a lot that we're going to be getting. Oh, and we get a message.
You won your first championship. Congratulations. I remember my first championship in 2006. It's something you'll always cherish and remember forever.
2006 was a long time ago. Jeez, and there's the achievement for the micro sprint championship. Like, that's awesome. We got 11 top 10s. That's every race because we was only 11 races. 10 top 5s. The only one we didn't get a top 5 in was Millbridge, the first race of the season, and we had 6 wins. We dominated that season. That was awesome. So we can finally move on to a new series. We have won the championship in the micro sprints with 8 wins out of 5 seasons. It took 5 seasons to get that. It actually says how many seasons too. Season 5, series position 1. That's awesome. So we are going to be moving on to, we could go on to the midget, but I want some fenders on the car. And another slow car that people start out in a lot, street stocks. We're going into the street stocks. Only 10 races on the season for the regular series. Fairbury, Elm Creek, which we struggled at before. Kokomo, Sterling's a new one for us in this career. Ran it on the last game. Limaland, Fairbury again, Grant Park, Kokomo, then Prairie View and Eldora. So Prairie View is going to be another one that we repeated that we've struggled at. But Eldora to finish out the season is pretty damn cool. I like that. But 10 races, where does the everything lie? 3 races, and then 4. So 3, 3, 4 for these seasons. But next episode, we are going to be making I'm gonna make the paint and everything for the car, and I'm gonna upgrade the car in next episode. We'll be starting out the street stocks, but we got $200,000 to go into this car, and we'll be able to upgrade a good bit, like probably a lot of level 4 stuff, I would imagine. There's only 4 things to upgrade on the car too, so I will have to pick and choose which ones I want to do. Probably a level 3 engine, probably a level 4 suspension and tires. Maybe I'll have to do the math on it all and kind of see how much it all costs, because I want to be able to get good parts and be able to compete right away. So next episode, we're gonna be getting into the street stock, starting out a brand new series, which I'm super excited for. So appreciate you guys for watching. As always, we finally got through with the micro sprints. Hopefully you guys stuck through that, and we're moving on to the new series, because that's my thing. I try to beat a championship in each series and not jump around too much, and then we'll have the money stockpiled up like we did from the micro sprints this last season, and we could throw it straight into the new car, and we could be competitive right away. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.